Hello there, welcome to today's diary where we have been contrasting Newton time, finite, stress causer, and starting to introduce ourselves to Einstein time, where we are in charge of it. We can create as much time as we want or need, and we've been building our awareness of that concept as the last few diaries have unfolded. So in looking at Einstein time, let's first take a look at personas or personalities. You'll know from your formative years that you're taking in everything from authority figures, and who can remember the persona of the class clown when we were at school, or who adopts the persona of mummy's little helper, or who wears the persona of the rebel as children. And of course, when we come to adults, we've probably got 2 or 3 personas. Many of us don't even know that they exist because we've gotten so used to them. They're like a suit we put on, and it's so tight it's attached to our skin we don't even know. But eventually, with adulthood, we become smart, and maybe the rebel thinks, I should be channeling this energy somewhere else to get on in life. Or perhaps the class clown realises, actually I need to wise up to get on in life and build a career, etc, etc. Exactly the same with time. Who do you know that has a time persona where they are the time management zealot, or the time cop at one end of the spectrum, or the time slacker persona at the other end of the spectrum? And we often refer to the busy fool. That would be somewhere on that spectrum. But they're all personas. And in order to make our change, here's the kicker. We need to ask ourselves that question. Which time persona is stuck to me so tightly like a suit, and I need to take it off? I need to acknowledge it and take it off. And then we can fully enter the world of Einstein time. So, just like, well, sadly for, say, addiction, alcoholics, drug users, etc., they must acknowledge it before they can move on. And some of the stress and friction that comes is when we know that inside of us somewhere we are not acknowledging it. So let's acknowledge our time persona so that we can progress our time management expose in future diaries. So here we'll put Salvador to the side for a moment and finish off with some questions. Perhaps you should say this to yourself in the mirror. I am the source of time. I'm where time comes from. Or if you don't like to be lectured to, say to yourself, there's no such thing as out there time. It's created in here. Remember an hour with your loved one in the hot stove? So, as we come to the end of this diary, think about what's your time persona so that we can look forward to next week and doing something about it, taking actions. You have a great day, and I'll see you all soon.